They always start off so well, and then they just like, man.
That's because like when I'm playing the game, I'm playing the game, so I'm talking and shit. But the problem is like when I stop playing, that's when, because I was gonna make this post on Twitter, then I realized, oh, nobody fucking follows me on Twitter, so no one gives a shit. But I can say this now because like even though no one's listening, I mean no one's gonna watch this video. YouTube weirdos are listening, so I can say that I'm a fat guy, and my second two best characters are fat guys, King K. Rool and Donkey Kong. But it's like why I've like really like started like really trying to like find more of a reason to edit videos. Like the Kakarot video series is like super real. Like it's so goddamn good. Like video editing for me has, I don't know how the fuck I didn't interrupt that, but okay. Like video editing has like become my meditation because like it gives me the opportunity. I didn't say PlayStation before. PlayStation. Like it gives me the opportunity to like just do nothing for a minute, and like having to like conceptually come up with like interesting edits and like pay attention to the video and get the audio right, and all the stuff that comes with like putting my videos together. It takes my brain away from me, or it takes me away from my brain. I don't know how to exactly put it. So in that moment, I don't have to think. And if I'm not thinking, I don't have to really, like, I'm not stressed out about shit. Like, I'm not depressed. I'm not. But it's like, but that ends as soon as, like, the video is saving and I have to, like, recycle I have to go through the cycle again. And that's why, like, it is what it is. Like, I got up today. Like, if Jamal hadn't been like, hey, like, come talk to me on the PlayStation, I was going to, fuck no. I was going to, play House of Golf again because I need to finish that so I can like start putting those videos up. And I just so happened to get like my laptop ready and blah 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 blah. And so as I sat down, I was like, oh, it's a good time to play Smash. And I was just gonna do the one video of like the unboxing of Byleth. And like Jay was like, are you gonna play online? And I was like, fuck no. And then I got online and I fucked around, like won a match, and I was like, holy shit, I won a match. And then as I like kept going, like fucking Rashri showed up, and I was like, you know what? I'm slowly getting in a better mood. It's dying down because I have my fan off because I suffer from my art, and it's getting hot. But it's just that. It's just the like doing this stuff keeps me from thinking, and I'm not running from my feelings necessarily. I know exactly how I feel. It's just that the problem is, let's say, oh, I don't know, your fucking next door neighbor, like, keeps doing, like, parking on your fucking lawn. That did not work out for them at all. Like, he's parking on your fucking lawn and, like, killing your grass. And, like, they just don't care. And there's really nothing you can do to make them stop. It's that. It's like, being, friends with someone, or like in a relationship with somebody, or like in that disgusting, gross ass murky place in between where you're a little bit more than friends, but y'all aren't really dating, is like the worst. I fucking hate it. Like I've said before, I don't really do female friends for that reason alone. Like it's like shit. I have a chance to win this match and I kinda wanna win.
I'm good because I was almost stopped paying attention.
Oh! No. Oh, I think they're gonna take this.
You got my motherfucking way.
Oh no, they didn't. They fucked it up. They were not a veteran player. 1, 2, 3. They were not a veteran player by far, but that's alright. And so yeah, like when you're in a situation where you're kind of stuck trying to talk to somebody because your feelings are like shitty, and like you know that it won't matter because they're never gonna like be like, yeah, let's like. And see, when I win a match, I don't run a rematch. Like it's like if I win, I fucking won. There's no reason to keep trying to fight you. Like I don't like want to make it seem like, oh, you just run from every time you lose. Like no, I just don't rematch people on a regular basis. Like if I had a really fun time fighting you, like Like with that situation, I should have rematched them because like they lost on some fluky shit, but they didn't lose on some fluky shit. They lost because they were just making dumb decisions. So I don't really think they were that good. So there was no real reason to keep fighting them because they weren't gonna get better. He's gonna knock my fucking fangs down my throat. But yeah, just it sucks. Like trying to fucking talk to somebody. You know what? Males is not a problem. I've never had a problem with guys. Like being like friends with somebody and be like, man, look, you know what I'm saying? We ain't really gotta be beefing or whatever the fuck. But I guess it's different because I ain't never tried to like put my finger under my homeboy's butt. So like it's sex fucks everything up.
Never?
Everything. Like it just kind of ruins everything and like feelings is trash.
Not once.
Not, no, like not even like because it was necessary for their health. No, I've never tried to put my, I've never tried to be sexually involved with any of my male friends. Like I don't know like what that says about, I'm not homophobic. I'm not, like I just don't find any of my male friends sexually attractive. I don't like, it's not a like, I hope it's not disrespectful. Like, I hope ain't nobody like, you know. Because it's one of those things where it's like a girl can hear me say that she ain't that fine. And like, it's going to go one of two ways. Well, bitch, I wasn't trying to holler at you no way with your fat ugly ass. It's like, all right, bitch, like, you were unattractive before, but now you're also a cunt. So, congratulations. The bifecta. But like, it could also go like, you know, the opposite could be like, well, why don't you like how you gonna not find me attractive? What the fuck about me ain't pretty? Like, cause it's weird. Like some girls will be so appalled at the idea that somebody they find unattractive doesn't find them attractive. And I find it kind of funny. Like I don't find it hilarious, but I do find it sort of like mildly amusing. Sort of mildly amusing.
Sort of mildly, kind of, but not really.
Say what?
Sort of, kind of, not really, but mildly amusing.
Damn. It's in there somewhere, but not. It's like in orbit around that, but it's not necessarily landing on the planet. Like I told you, I was gonna get my shit rocked. People don't play with Ness or Captain Falcon unless they know how to fuck you up, or unless they're learning how to fuck you up. And like one thing I hate, like when it comes to playing people who aren't like playing people online in a fighting game, is when they're testing out a new character and then they beat you and like, damn bro, I ain't even good with this motherfucker, man, you suck. Like, look, your ego, like, you don't need to inflate your ego. You already won the match. Take the fucking win and be a better person. And I know the question could be like, well, you have so many video games. Like, oh, fuck, I'm here, man. Forgive me. Like, why don't like you're fucking why don't you consider video games to be like an outlet? Video games just don't work the same for me as an outlet. Cause like they're so, I don't know about y'all, but like for me, like playing video games isn't necessarily this mindless task. So I don't always feel like I'm in a position where it's like, yeah, I can just play this and you know take my mind off of shit. It just rarely ever does. I don't have, like the only time that kind of works is if you have a new video game, something you've never played before and it's really involved. But even then, if you're in a bad mood and like the game is super involved, you might not feel like playing, like, you know, devoting that much time to it because it's so involved and your brain is kind of elsewhere. But with something that is like second nature to you, like if it's so easy, it rarely ever takes enough of your mind away from itself. Jesus Christ. Part of me was hoping I could suck his ball up. You motherfucker! I'm gonna call me a couple of hard pipe pitting brothers to go to work with Holmes here with some pliers and a blowtorch. You hear me here, Billy boy? I ain't done with fuck. I ain't finished with you by damn sight. Anybody know what movie that's from? Children. Rashri, what about you? You know what movie that is?
I'm gonna stab you if you keep calling me by my full name.
Get over it. It's like fucking.
What was the question?
The fuck? Like it's it. If you didn't hear the quote, you don't know what it is. I mean, if you didn't hear the quote, there's no. We'll say it again. It's a classic movie. I'm sure somebody watching this is like, oh yeah.
You see what he says, right? Don't say anything you thought of guilty.
Who? Me or her? Or neither.
I'll be right back, guys.
She's got to take the cat out. She's one of those weird cat ladies who like takes the cat out on a walk. Like she puts her cat on a leash and walks the cat around the block. Like I think it's cool because like she gets exercise and the cat like calms down for the night. Like I was trying to get behind him and grab. Alright. The fuck are you doing? Don't flex and end up fucking yourself over. Oh shit! What the fuck was that? He cheated, man. Fuck him. Alright, well, if that's what you're doing, I'm just not gonna come over there now. Yeah, like I said, if you're gonna just constantly do that, I'm not gonna come over there. Like, this is the life you chose. This is what you made me do.
Is that what you said when you beat your kids?
Nope, so I said I beat my wife. That was annoying. Like, he made me do that. Like, he had a tactic where he was like, yeah, like I pull you to the edge and I do some fuckery that makes you like fall off the edge of the stage. And I was just like, okay, well then I'm just not gonna come to the edge of the stage. And he's gonna fuck around and lose because he doesn't really know how to play with Snake. Told you. Like, and he had a 2-1 lead. He had a 2-1 lead. And he thought that, like, doing that bullshit was gonna give him the win. And I wasn't for it. Like, I was 100% not for the fuck shit. Alright, we got one more in us. Hey, Jamal, what's the most thirsty thing you've ever seen a dude do to get a girl's attention?
It'd be those dudes that come to my car wash and be trying to talk about female employees. They'd be like, "Oh, girl, you too cute to be out here." Look out here, they just love them. All this other shit, really.
Do you think they really mean it though? Like, do you think, like, what I mean is, like, do you think they genuinely feel like, like, oh yeah, I can totally pull her if I, say these words right?
I think they do, but like a part of them didn't really, like take care of the little kids and shit like that.
You are lying. You have never heard somebody say, "I'll take care of you."
That's what they be saying.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
How bad do you need some coochie if you are meeting a girl for the first time and you telling her I will take care of another man's kid just to be with you.
I mean, oh shit.
I got the lead on, but
This bitch. Got it.
oh fuck! I hit the wrong. I was trying to do up B, and my finger slipped, and I hit the goddamn dodge button. You didn't beat me. Hold up. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run that shit again, homeboy. He ain't gonna run it again. Yeah, he ain't gonna run it again. Fuck.